Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Hi, I'm Namisha or DQ or Drama Queen as you all know. But if you don't know, hello, really nice to meet you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And yes, this is my first video and it's an attempt to try and analyze the games going on in GCL. Well, I'm not super high rated to analyze them, but I'm taking help from engines, chess.com, and friends to make it more understanding. Well, let's see, but if I make any mistakes, do forgive me. But before we dive into the game, let me tell you more about the event. GCL or Global Chess League, is a very huge tournament conducted by Tech Mahindra, which is like one of the biggest tournaments which has a joint team format featuring both men and women in the same team competing for a very huge prize pool. And the format of the tournament goes like there are six teams, it's a double round robin of 20 minutes each. It's a over the board tournament, but the interesting thing is there is no increments, which is gonna be a fight at the like when players are like at 1 minute, under 1 minute. Oh my goodness. But yes, there are total 36 players, 6 players in each team, two women in every team, and 2.5 hours of the format, and 10 matches each team gets. Well, the teams goes like Ganges Grandmasters, which has Vishy in it, Alpine SG Pipers, which has Magnus Carlsen in it, and Upgrad Mumbai Masters, which has MVL in it, Triveni Continental Kings, which has Firoja in it, American Gambits, which has Hikaru in it, and PBG Alaska Knights, which has Anishkin in it. Apart from these icons, there are many more superstars, prodigies, all together distributed equally and competing each other. Well, this is the second season of the GCL. Season one has already happened, and the winner of the tournament, if I'm not wrong, is Triveni Continental Kings, led by Levon Arunian. But yes, let's dive into the game. So the first round is between American Gambits and Umumba Masters, where Jan-Krzysztof Duda is from American Gambits and Umumba Masters uh, has visited it. Okay. Well, the game begins like e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, knight f6, and bishop b5. Here, black can continue like bishop b4 or bishop e7 trying to castle, or knight d4 like with a threat, which is a very rare move apparently. And yes, so here we're all told that double bishop advantage, and it's important, although I don't know how it is. But Jan Christoph Duda is like, oh, you want my bishop? Take it. I'm gonna happily castle. And that's what he did. With it, attack the bishop with c6, bishop retrieved, knight takes knight, queen takes knight, and bishop e2. Sorry, d6 and bishop e2. Well, here black can continue the game with g6 or bishop e7 or bishop g4 trying to attack the queen. But in this position, Vidit chose to play h5, which according to chess.com engines is a very new move and I couldn't find any game. Well, the idea behind h5, I think, is to try and counterplay on the king's side, where because the king is castled, queen is on the king's side, which can be vulnerable and attacked, while black's king is in the middle. But to my surprise, Dura is like, oh, you won't do that. I am gonna happily develop my pieces and hoping to counterattack on the central because your king is in the center. So he plays d3, with it plays g6, uh, bishop g5, bishop e7, obviously to support the knight because queen is still here, don't forget. And with it goes rook a d1. Not with it, sorry, Duda goes rook a d1 with the idea of d4 at the right moment. Well, it's most likely to to put central pressure. Well, I think it's gonna be a race of who gets to the king first. Sorry, just forgive that. But yes, so uh, so Duda attacks with bishop g4. Queen moves. Not Duda, sorry. I'm sorry. Vidit attacks with bishop g4. Queen moves. Knight attacks. Well, it's not a free knight because your bishop is hanging. I thought it was a free knight when I was watching the game. But yeah, pawn takes, but still, he takes with the pawn, uh, bishop g5. And while I was watching, I thought, why not play this? Well, don't be like me and don't get your queen trapped. So Duda goes, well, Duda is not me, so he goes f4, which is a very important move according to Engine, well, which gives space, tries to moot the attack of the bishop and make it passive by going back. Vidit goes back, and Duda goes d into c6, b into c6. Here, Vidit uh, aggressively goes, no, not with it. Here, Duda opens up the center by d4. Although Vidit aggressively goes to queen b6, but to pin it, but it does nothing because Duda has already prepared knight a4 attacking the queen. So queen moves from the attack, and 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 Duda goes d into e5. Doesn't care about the bishop. So Vidit takes the bishop, but the thing that he did not realize is it is, well, your king is still in the center, and Duda is hoping to this attack. And Duda exchanges the bishop, which is an important move again. Even though with it is upper piece, well, technically +2, with his king is still in the center, queen is kind out of the game, and this bishop is like, oh, come on, there is no way it's getting out any soon, and rooks are not connected yet. So he goes d into c6, giving a check, and don't play this because it's gonna be a checkmate in two. Where are your puzzles at? He goes king f8. Well, Duda gives a check, and again here an important move is apparently not this but this, and with it goes back and gives a check. So in this position, apparently if Vidit played one move, it is kinda better for him, but one move is a disaster. Well, the move he played was king g8, which was a disaster. And kinda, I would like to say, is a blunder because I don't know why it says misplayed. But it's a blunder because apparently king h7 is really good, but queen g8 instantly loses on the spot. And Duda continues and does very great important moves called d7, trying to get it, but with it goes rook d8, trying to stop the queening. And again, another important move by Duda is f5, trying to stop the king. And with it goes g6, g5, and rook d1. Come on, honestly, we can't stop this attack. Like rook, this. But while queen is still outside the game and this rook is not doing anything. So Vidit tries to do queen b4, trying to attack it. But it's apparently mate in 6. It's a forced mate. And Duda finds it. He goes queen check, bishop comes back, rook check, pawn takes. Queen takes is a mistake, which I thought it is. But apparently this check is super important to make it go here and mate. Well, that was very unfortunate for Vidit fans, but it's an exciting event. The event is still going on, and there's gonna be one more day where they're gonna play each other. So I'm really excited for it. But yes, do let me know. I'm gonna be covering more games, but do let me know if you have any suggestions in the comment section. And yes, see you. All right, GG's. Bye.